What is up, guys? Brad here bringing you guys a Pokemon strategy guide. This is actually for Decidueye, the grass type, fully evolved starter for Pokemon Sun and Moon. If you guys do want more of these, let me know in the comment section down below. And if you guys do enjoy this by the end of the video, I'm just going to pretty much go over my movesets for this. Pretty much just what I have to say about it, and a few movesets for you guys, just because the competitive scene is going to be lit. In Gen 7, I kind of want to get some of these done. I never really got a chance to do these with Pokemon Horos, and Sun and Moon is a whole different generation, and I want to start out with a clean slate. So we got Decidueye here. Base stats: 78 HP, 107 attack, which is surprising. 75 defense, 100 special attack, 100 special defense, and 70 speed. Decidueye stats really ain't the best. I'm gonna tell you guys that right now. It has the stats in all the wrong places. It has an insane special move pool, and I think if it would have kept the flying typing instead of getting the ghost typing, it would have been a lot better for Pokemon. It gets access to Brave Bird and stuff like that. A lot of better flying type moves that would put it up probably higher than it actually would be right now. Being that it's a grass ghost type, I think this thing's going to either fall around RU or NU, to be honest, when tiers shift for the new gen. Being the ghost typing, it's weak to knockoff. It's weak to so many things, guys. And being that it has only base 70 speed, there's really not much to work with there. 78 HP really isn't the best either. You're not bulky enough to really take much hits. The 100 special defense really is, I guess it's okay, but it's not right at the point where you're going to be eating like special hits for days. Maybe you can run an Assault Vest with this if you wanted. I'll just show you guys items. Or I'll tell you guys what items. Maybe it's up to you guys pretty much if you want to with the sets. But 107 attack. It really doesn't have the best attack, and it does get a very, very good move with Sucker Punch, but Sucker Punch is not stab. So it also has a pretty decent move pool, like I said, but most of its move pool is beneficial for its special coverage, which base 100 special attack really isn't the greatest. It's decent, but not really the greatest thing. But I'm going to go over the set real quick here for you guys. Got to see why I said it has long reach. Basically, what long reach does, if you guys do not know, is instead of like touching the opponent with like to say you have a Pharaoh Seed or a Ferrothorn, normally you would physically contact them and actually get the Iron Barbs or the Rocky Helmet damage. What long reach does is you hit an opponent with say like Leaf Blade, and it does not affect them. So you still hit them, but you don't make physical contact. So you will not take any Iron Barbs or no Rocky Helmet damage. So I guess it's a decent move. And Overgrow, again, kind of standard. You guys should know what that does by now. 252 attack, 252 speed, 4 HP. You can also run a bit of a bulkier set with this set. I kind of just wanted to put 252 in attack, 252 speed. Adamant or Jolly. I guess you could maybe run Jolly. You can get a few better outspeeds, but being at base 70, you really ain't going to be outspeeding much. And saying that you're even going to live a hit when you're weak to so many things is kind of a miracle in of itself. So I would probably go Adamant or possibly even Brave if you wanted to, and I'd probably just take, if you want to go run Brave, take the 252 out of speed and throw it into HP is what I would probably do. You can run Spirit Shackle is probably one of the best things. It's Decidueye's special move or signature moves. Basically, what it does, it's base 80 power, and it's Ghost type stab move. Basically, just there. Not quite sure if it's special physical. If you want to run, I guess it's just pretty much there to get the opponent trapped in. Is what's kind of what I wanted with this set. If you want to run, I'm not quite sure if it's special physical, but if you want a physical, I know a move that's physical. It does get Shadow Claw, so if you want to switch it out with Shadow Claw, it's up to you. U-turn. If you're going to be outspeeding something, which really isn't that likely, but if you want to get out of there, maybe you're outspeeding something like a wall or something. You can U-turn out. It does get access to U-turn. Just threw that on there for a little bit of a switch initiative and utility. Leaf Blade, kind of a no-brainer. Very good stab. Grass type move. Brave Bird or Sword Stance. Now, I wasn't quite sure. If you want to run the 252 instead of speed, you can throw the HP up to 252, and you can run Sword Stance. There's really not much you can run for a fourth move on this set, guys. It really has a lot more special options than physical options, to be honest. I wasn't really quite sure. Maybe you want to run Brave Bird, hit other grass types. But then again, either Shadow Claw or Spirit Shackle is going to be doing pretty much the same, or you can hit him super predictive with U-turns. So, pretty much whatever you want to run for the fourth move is what you probably can run there. I just chose probably Brave Bird or Sword Stance here. But let's move on to the next set. Alright guys, for the next set, I know I've actually forgot to put a item for the last set, but basically the last set you can pretty much run whatever you want. Maybe like an extra belt, life orb, there's really whatever you want on the last set. A lot of options there. For this set, it's a bit more of a bulky set, kind of making use of the move pool that Decidueye does get. I would probably go long reach on this one just because you really don't want to be taking extra damage for like walls that possibly have Rocky Helmet or a Mon that has like Iron Barbs or something like that. 126 defense, 126 special defense. It gives you enough defense to where you can at least live like maybe like neutral hits at least. And being base 100 special defense gives you a bit more special bulk, so you can possibly take a bit better special defense hits. So, and 4 speed just in case you run into yourself and you can possibly outspeed it. And 2 HP just for the most HP you can get. You really need it for this set because it's more of a support set. Basically, what this mon would be if you throw it onto your team, it's more of a support. Decidueye does get baton pass, so that's what the set pretty much is. You put baton pass in the set, it does get access to sword stance or nasty plot. It pretty much depends on your team. If you need something that can pass a sword stance, or if you want something to pass a +2 nasty plot, one of your mons, possibly like a sweeper or something, like late game, you set up a nasty plot or a sword stance, you live a hit, baton pass out on the next one, and go out into a different mon. They can live a hit and come in and start sweeping. That's basically what the set is. You can run pretty much ever nature you want. I don't know, maybe like a bold nature if you want it as well. It really doesn't matter what nature you run for this. It's all up to personal preference. That's why I really put them in nature on here. But leftovers are Lumberry. Just Lumberry just because you really don't want to get status. Maybe with like a Thunder Wave or a Toxic. Stuff like that. You really don't want to get worn down with this. You want to pretty much set up as much as you can and baton pass out to the mon you want to sweep with. Synthesis, which it does get synthesis. It does get reliable recovery, which is very nice. So if you start getting low, you can always synthesis up and continue to set up and possibly baton pass out. I have Sucker Punch / Shadow Ball in there because it again depends on what you really need for your team. If you want a Sword Stance user, and Decidueye is super slow, so I know Sucker Punch really isn't stab and also got nerfed down to base 70. Base 70 power this gen, but Sucker Punch is going to be pretty much there just to help prioritize a lot of other things since you're so slow. At +2, it's going to be doing very, very decent damage. Shadow Ball as well. At +2, is going to be hitting stuff with stab for very good damage as well. It all depends on what you want to run with Sword Stance. There's also a possibility for running Curse here as well, but I just bring on Sword Stance and Nasty Plot just because I'm a Smogon player. I'm that one Smogon guy. That just, you really can't pass 3 stats at once. So you can also run Curse here, but this pretty much is more relatable to me just because I probably have one of these two on the moveset as well. But a bit of a different set. I'm going to go over one more set for you guys right about now. And for the last set, guys, this is more of an offensive, more of a bulky kind of Decidueye, if you want to call it. Basically, what you do here is 252 special attack, making advantage of that 100 special attack, which does have a better special move pool, in my opinion. 252 HP, just so you can maybe live a hit. It's more meant to be like a bulky special attacker, similar to like Hoopa. A lot of people like run Hoopa. This is similar to like what Hoopa does. You can either run Assault Vest, Choice Scarf, or Choice Specs, which I'll get into in a bit here. It's up to you whether you want to run Modest or Timid. Timid to a few more outspeeds. Even though you're not invested in speed, it's do 4 in speed just in case you run into yourself, and you can possibly outspeed them if not running any speed investment. Modest is probably what I would run personally, but it's up to you guys, whatever you want to run. U-turn, mainly if you're running Choice Scarf, it's good to just get in there and be able to get some U-turn damage off and be able to switch out to something accordingly. That's more for the Choice Scarf set, or possibly Assault Vest set if you wanted, just for utility. Energy Ball, very good stab, special type grass move. You can run it on Assault Vest set, the Choice Scarf, or the Spec set if you wanted. Hidden Power, it's probably one of the good things about Hidden Power is you can make it whatever type you want. So if you have something you're struggling with on your team, or like a weakness for Decidueye, which maybe like Hidden Power Psychic for like Hidden Power or Hidden Power Fighting for like dark types, or something like that. Hidden Power Ground maybe for Eatrin. I don't know. whatever this thing's going to struggle with. I'm not quite sure what counters are going to be yet, just because meta really hasn't started. So, but in power, whatever you want to run. Defog mainly, it's not really meant to be used on the Assault Vest set. More of like a choice scarf or like a last ditch effort on the choice spec set. It does get access to defog, which is nice. We get another defogger, which is probably what it's going to be known for as well. Another nice defogger. Decently fast than most other defoggers, to be honest. And more bulky than a few others that we have right now. And Shadow Ball, basically it's there for the choice scarf, choice spec set, and the Assault Vest set. Very good stab, ghost type move. And that's pretty much it. I don't know. Not really much else you can do with the Decidueye in my opinion. Just because its stats really in the right places. If they would have given this thing like 107 special attack and swapped it out with like 100 like attack, and they maybe would have kept this thing with like a flying typing, this thing probably would have been a lot better competitively as it stands right now for me. With this set, you probably want to run, I don't know, it's up to you. If you want to run Overgrow, it's probably what I would run, just because Overgrow is going to be a bit better when you get worn down or something. Long Reach, I don't know, whatever one you want to run with this set, it doesn't really matter, but Decidueye is one of those mons. I really don't think this thing would be that high up tier, just because it has so many weaknesses. It's so slow, and all the stats are in the wrong places, in my opinion. Either doesn't have enough of the stat in where it's needed, so I'm assuming this thing's going to be RU or NU when the meta does settle down. But if you guys enjoy this, feel free to drop a like on this video, share this video with your friends, and subscribe if you want more videos like this in the future. That being said, I'm going to get there. Hope you guys enjoy this. See you guys in the next video. Peace.